collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the first wave of Gashapon Rider Capsems from Kamen Rider Zeztz. Now most of these are going to be Legend Riders, but they do include a Impact, and I don't know why they do this because this one comes with the Zeztz driver, and so are you collecting these if you don't already have the Zeztz driver? I never understand why they do this, but they do it for every Toku property that has Candy Toy and Gashapons. I think Impact is going to be in the first Candy Toy set as well, so I don't really know why they do this, but just to do a quick comparison, and then we'll probably put this one away. But you can see this is the DX one that came with the driver, and this is the Gashapon one, and they are virtually indistinguishable. The only difference is you can see here that this one has, and I think I actually switched these somehow, but the one that has this number printed on it is the Gashapon one, and the DX one has nothing printed on it. So yeah, they're otherwise indistinguishable. I mean, luckily you don't have to put these together yourself or anything like that. There's no stickers to apply, as we sometimes see with Candy Toy and Gashapon variants. But yeah, so honestly, you could probably, if there's, you don't want to get DX sets, or you're thinking about skipping some because they're going to be duplicates in the other Gashapon or Candy Toys, you could probably skip them because I think they're going to look almost identical here. And you can see that the pin system on the bottom here is exactly the same as well. So going to go ahead and put these off to the side. I'm not going to do the sounds and everything for Impact again because we've seen that. But going through the rest of these, we have Blade. Let me see, where does he start? Here we go. So he's got the sword, and then he's kind of slamming it into the ground, and it's kind of generating lightning, which I think is pretty cool. So that is Kamen Rider Blade. Then we have Cross Z, however you like to pronounce it. So it looks like he kind of starts like this, and then he's kind of fanning out and starting to generate some fire, which is pretty cool. So I like the look of that. Then we have Kamen Rider Valen, shooting some Chaco there. So he kind of starts with the Valen Buster, and then he's just firing Chaco. Then we have Kamen Rider Kaiza, and he's kind of also generating some kind of blast with his sword. That's pretty cool. And then last but certainly not least, we have Ryuki, who is kind of in a pose, and then he's kind of crossing his arms and generating some fire there, which is pretty cool. So I'm sensing a theme here. We're just kind of generating energy, but very cool. I'm excited to try these out in the Zeztz driver. So let's go ahead and bring that in. All right, so I think we'll go in sequential order here, order of release. So here is Ryuki. So a little lackluster, but Ryuki didn't really have transformation fanfare. I like how you kind of hear like the glass shattering there for the mirror world. That's kind of cool. Next up, we'll go with Kaiza. I'm kind of interested to see if this is just going to be Fize. So still very cool. I did really like the sound effects for Fies, but unfortunately secondary riders don't seem to get their own sounds, which I didn't really expect. I know there's a finite amount of sounds they can pack into this thing, so I'm not going to go through the rest of the sounds. We've heard them before, but yeah, it doesn't seem like secondary riders will be getting much. Next up, we'll do Blade. So unfortunately, the last two we have are secondary riders, so I'm assuming that these are just going to be repeat sounds. But here is Cross, which will most likely be Build. And Valen will just be Gabu. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that Valen might have his own sounds just because it's the previous show. I know a lot of times, I'm pretty sure with Gabu, like a lot of the Geats guys, it wasn't even the previous show that he skipped over Gachard, but I'm pretty sure most of the Geats guys had individual sounds, or maybe it was the Gachard ones that had individual sounds, but sometimes if it's the previous rider, they'll treat it a little bit more, but unfortunately it's just Gabu. So we can at least try our two new riders here with the Zeztz phone. So we have Ryuki. And then Blade. So at the end of the day, it's a nice assortment. Unfortunately, not a lot new functionality-wise. We only have two riders we haven't seen before with Ryuki and Blade. Now, we did get a lot of secondary riders, and unfortunately, it's all secondary riders for ones we already have the main riders, Capsem. Obviously, we already have Build for Cross, and we have Fies for Kaiza, and we have Gabu for Valen. I was really kind of hoping Valen would have his own unique sound since it was just the previous show. Sometimes they do that, but unfortunately not the case here. And then we get another Impact, which if you have the driver, you already have Impact. So I can understand that there might only be like two that are a draw out of this assortment. And if you don't really care about secondary riders, you could probably just try to find those two and be set. But I do like the secondary rider Capsem, even though they're not new functionality-wise. I think they look cool, and I'm definitely having fun collecting them. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you going for a full set? Are you only getting the two riders that haven't been seen yet with Ryuki and Blade? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.